peace. It's Andrew the Promised Child once again. How we doing, brothers and sisters? How we doing, kings and queens? And you know where I'm at today? We down here at the PROMAC Computer Phone and Tablet Repair, 1819 West Broad Street. Make sure you come down here and check this brother out. So listen, here we go. This is what we got right here. We got the computer, phone, and tablet repair, virus removal. Now I know a lot of people got some viruses on their phone, and this brother, he can, he can make that happen for you. We got the data recovery, cloud backup, buy, sell, trade, mobile administrate. You know what I'm saying? All this good stuff down here, man. Let's go on the inside and check them out. All right, so you see the computers right here. Nice computer right here. This is a Dell computer. Dope. You know what I mean? Come check them out. Come down here, get you some computers, and I'm trying to let you know. Come down in this junk. Then we got a nice picture right here. This is a beautiful picture. No cap. Hey, that's what the youngins say, no cap. Like, this is a dope picture. I like this. Oh, man. And listen, this is the owner's daughter. I didn't know that. So that makes it even more special. You know what I'm saying? So that does something. So when she come here and she see that on the wall, first Pops owned the store, right? That's number one. Then number two, she owned the wall. Oh my goodness. That's such empowerment. No cap. Such empowerment. All right, so we got some more computers over here. We got the Mac Pro right here. Well, laptops, you know, Mac Pro, the MacBook Air. All this good stuff, man. Check it out. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Then you got the nice setting back here, and this is where he's actually putting in the work at right here. Like, oh my goodness. This is good work right here. But you see this, right? It says employees only. So when you come here, don't you bring your butt back here. This is for employees only. And the boss man, you understand? And listen, if you got some dirty hands, got some alcohol down here for you too. You know? Thanks.
Let me show you some work. Let me show you some magic out there now. We do a little bit of everything. It's like a data recovery on a cable box. Little projects everywhere. Top case replacement right here. I got like top case replacement, speaker. That's done. Look at them. Yeah, I love some. Yeah, bro. How many of these you got today? What you got planned, you know?
Man, you already know, man, working, doing some more recordings. You know I gotta get back to your stylist.
Okay.
Go get some more pictures over there, some more recordings over there, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So right here, what you got going on right here, brother?
So this was like a shop project, and we were waiting for these speakers to come in. Because I don't let no money sit and try to take care of the customer super fast. So I told her, I'm like, yo, I got a used system in the back. I could get you speakers today. And she was like, that's fine. So I gave her the used speakers from this one, because we already had their model out on the floor. And I was just making some speakers to come back in, essentially. So yeah, we get it. But if they walk out, you know, sometimes they won't come back.
So how long does this process usually takes?
So this right here is the easy one. I mean, for us, probably 10-15 minutes, you know. 10-15 minutes on this repair, and yeah, hand it right back to the customer. If we got the part in stock, then you know we can hand it right back. If not, you know, sometimes we gotta order it.
How long you been doing this, brother?
I've been at this since I was about 12, man, with my grandfather. He introduced me when it was, you know, the huge desktop, yellow, tandy. You know, I don't think he had a Mac at the time. They were kind of expensive, but he used to build custom PCs. Once the customs got really popular, he had all the, like, you know, LEDs with the 8 fans, you know, that was back in the 90s.
Okay.
So my grandfather used to work right around the street at the post office. So it's ironic that, you know, my location is right here now, you know, right around where he used to work. He was a known guy.
That's interesting. Since 12 years old, putting in that work.
12, bro.
Goodness gracious.
I professionally, I would say 19. 19, I got my first internship in college. You know, so yeah.
So that's almost how many years? So how many years would that be? If
I'm gonna say 20 years, man. Yeah, 20 years. I give it away. Yeah.
20 years of work.
Yeah, I've officially been doing this for about 20 years. Yeah. In some form or fashion. Plenty of my degree isn't in this. It's in like networking, computer science networking. Just happened to come into the Apple world. Companies that I used to work with. Like initially, I interned for an Apple company, Dell Tech Logics. I don't know if it's still around or not, but I interned for them and ended up working for them for like maybe 6 or 7 years. I got laid off. I moved to Atlanta, and you know, was still doing computers amongst other things. And they ended up calling me back to work there in Atlanta. So was still in the Mac world. I picked up more PC skills, and then got fired from that job. Yeah, so me, I'm the type of person, like, you do your work. I don't care what you do after that, to be honest. As long as the company not looking bad type deal, I don't need total control over you. They did though, so, and especially, you know, that being, I'm probably like the only one of 2, and I do great, you know, so it was kind of a lot of eyes on me. And yeah, at least down there. And didn't work out. So I left them, went to another Mac authorized company. I learned a lot of skills at this second company. That company was Onyx Consulting.
So at this point, Brother Keon, right, he's dealing with a customer right now, right, making sure the customer is okay, making sure the customer is all right. You know, gotta have customer service. You know, once they call your phone, you gotta talk to them. You know, how can I help you? What you need? And this brother has great customer service for sure. Like, real talk, great customer service. You know, I had to get some pictures, right? I was gonna, matter of fact, finish your story, man. So we left off in Atlanta, right?
So yeah, I went and worked for this really dope company, Onyx Consulting in Atlanta. They were like #1 everywhere, you know. Had 3 locations around the city. I learned a lot of business from them, I will say. I learned a lot of business, man, but it was kind of one of those things to where people just love control, so much control. And I've never been that type of person, which may be kind of a fault of mine moving forward in business. But it was just too much for me. So once again, we're in the same boat. They didn't fire me because he was a businessman. So he let me just sit there in my misery. He gave me the worst jobs until I quit. So I resigned from that job, man. I came back here. I was miserable too. I really didn't want to leave the job. It was kind of messed up, like a bad breakup. And I came back here with like $200 in my pocket. Straight to my own house, you know. Cried for a couple weeks and I got back on my feet and here we are, you know what I'm saying? So it literally like took maybe a couple years to build this. But I hit the ground running with everything, you know, you gotta mix it in, do normal jobs, you know, I took another computer job. I was working photography at the time, like just had to mix it all up.
Not to cut your wisdom, right? But I want y'all to hear what he's saying, right? He's taking you through the process of his losses, right? His trials, his tribulations, the things that he went through, right? And he talks about being down, but he didn't let it defeat him, you know? So you can finish, brother. I just want to throw that in there.
And yeah, no. Great highlight. But yeah, just hit the ground, man, and had a goal, you know. And I would consider myself, at times, kind of, I guess you say, need that instant gratification, but I'm pretty much overall a patient person, and just knowing and just seeing how things work sometimes, and sitting back, like you just know absolutely what's in your destiny, like what's in front of you. So that was me. It took me a couple years to save up, you know, for the business, and it wasn't much, you know. I didn't get any loans or anything. I brought everything beforehand, so I had a lot of tools and the monitors, and my uncle, he helped me out. He gave me these exact tables. He gave me some chairs, you know, and opened the doors, man, and it went instant. It was like, it really was instant. So, which many businesses don't get a chance to experience. And they usually in a red for a while, but like we came right out. So yeah, it was a blessing.
That's like 20 years of experience.
Yeah, it was.
you know,
for sure.
So you already had just because you didn't actually have a location at one time, you actually put the work in. So when you open up the location, you already put the groundwork in, for sure.
I didn't really have much of a learning curve at all when it came to it. Yeah, super valuable to like just go in and get the experience. It's free college, you know. I was fortunate enough to use my degree, but along with my degree, you know, I got to work at all these places, and whether they like me or not, they know I performed, and they had no choice but to expose me to those things and to those little secrets, you know, like so. And like I said, the last company, it was just a whirlwind of like overflow of information. So I took it all. Like I took every single thing with me. Like I still have old paperwork from that company. You know, yeah. So yeah, what's up, Onyx Consulting? They know my name down there.
So how long you actually been in this location right here?
So this one, we've been here officially now. It's been since 2018. So that's 4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
Oh yeah, don't forget to let the people know, man, where you located at.
So we're at 1819 West Broad Street. That's the FAM VCU area. That's near the Lowe's on Broad. It's close to downtown, or close to the high rises, you know. VCU Siegel Center is right there. Across the street from us, we got Lucky 13, Enigma, all my cool neighbors. We got some new barbershop digs, black-owned barbershop. It's a new smoke shop that's maybe been here a year or two. But yeah, Truist Bank. It's not hard to miss at all. Big P on the sign, PROMAC. You can't like, yeah, it's a big, huge blue P. It's a blue building in the midst of Canada, downtown, you know, backdrop, monotone backdrop. It's a big blue building, you know, so yeah, y'all can't miss it.
Tell me your specialty, man. Like, what's your main thing? Like, what's like the biggest thing that people bring in here?
So we are known for the Macs, for Mac repair. You know, it's like once in a while to the short pump to the Apple store. So we're known for Mac repair, and that's everything from iMac, MacBook Pro, you know, your iPhones, your iPads. You know, we're specialized in that. So software, hardware repair, we can do for you. Everything on board. Got a few here today. It's pretty much been like definitely an Apple day today. 2 Apple repairs, 2 iPad repairs, 2 MacBook repairs, and yeah, those were just checked in this morning. So these are kind of like urgent repairs. PC. So I'm kind of just putting it to the side because I got a time limit, but I need to get some other stuff started. And of course more Mac. This is an old cinema display. This is something I'm probably going to sell. It's the company's, you know, we have replaced it for a customer, just got him a replacement because it was kind of a time crunch for him. So I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to probably put it with that Mac Mini that y'all saw up front earlier. And we could call it like a $300, $400 system for somebody. So whoever the lucky buyer is, you know, yeah, they'll be coming out with something nice. But that's pretty much it, man. That's what we got today. People, you know, we get a chance to sit and talk now, but it's usually phones are ringing, people are in and out. And yeah, it's pretty busy sometimes. So it's usually a one-man shop. On certain days, you'll catch 2 technicians here, but it's usually one man, because, I mean, trying to be efficient, keep everybody paid properly. The more people I'm hiring, the less pay for everybody, so.
I understand.
That's always been my motto, too. I hate it when I work for a company and I seen people getting hired for something that the current team should be doing, could have been doing. $29 salaries, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, these will be opening up more too. It'll be the same setup, you know, kind of like a one-stop shop for everything, you know. And yeah, man, continue to serve the
So by being a boss, right? And I call bosses leaders. Like I always just look at a boss as a person to just tell people what to do.
sure.
By being a leader, right? What are some of the challenges? What are some of the dope things about it? Like, and what advice would you give to somebody who wants to be a boss?
For sure. I think the main thing is like just knowing that you're responsible for so much. I mean, that's the kind of the up and downside. Like you got, you know, customers to take care of, you know, that's your external, then you got your internal customers, which are your employees, and you know, everybody has to remain happy. You gotta keep that balance. And then you gotta keep, you know, for you know, the people who help me out or work with me, you know, gotta compensate them. And that's one thing that's like, it's real. It's like making sure everything's on point because this person needs their check. They're doing their job, they're taking care of the people. It's my job to make sure they always have a check, even on our slow weeks or slow months, you know. They gotta get paid, they're worth it, you know, and I'm gonna be there to you know, oblige, to support, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So that's one thing. Like you are responsible for not just you, not just the builder. You know, it's other people, like people that come here, they have lives and they have kids, and you know, that check, that's theirs. So it's yeah, definitely bigger than just pointing a finger or getting the glory of, you know, a boss, and you know, it's not like a true leader who's gonna, like, you know, expose people properly, compensate people properly, and like, you know, just allow them or make them dream and you know, push that ambition that's somewhere you know, I think that's a boss. And I haven't met too many, to be honest. Yeah, so yeah.
All right, so it's a question that I want to ask you. Like, I ask a lot of people this, right? What motivates you? What drives you?
I don't know, man. I think now, before it was the money, you know, and I'm not the richest guy, so I'm not trying to say it like that, but before it was just, you know, to get out here and be able to, you know, spend, and my daughter not need for anything, and boom, boom, boom. I think now it's more or less, I like black businesses and places like that you normally wouldn't see us. So a black computer store, you know.
Right.
A
Shout
black,
out to that too,
yeah.
man. Congrats on that,
for
man.
sure,
For
man,
sure.
for sure. A black bagel shop, you know, a black, you know, all these. You have a black pet store, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing it out there, just stuff that can, you know, translate better with us in there, and you know, well, it's more inviting, you know. And so that's now what I'm in it for. I want to do a bunch of stuff that's not like that they don't usually see us do. You know, not just like I want to do a fish restaurant, you know, and no shade to anybody that got the restaurants or whatever, but I don't want to do that, you know. I would like to nightlife, invest in it, of course, but it's great money, it's great quick money. But like, I'm interested in like the black donut shop. You know what I'm saying? And the black Krispy Kreme, black pizza shop. We want to have a black-owned pizza shop that when you walk in, you hear some R&B or some neo soul, and we got these, you know, dishes that's reflecting our like culture. You know, like we won't have nothing like that here. So that's what I want to do. I'm more in it now for like the culture, and but that's everywhere. So.
There's two more things I want to ask you before we wrap up and finish up.
Mm-hmm.
What advice do you have to a young brother or a young sister who would like to start up a computer shop themselves?
I would say get the experience, of course. Get the experience. That's the most valuable part, because you can, like, this is something you don't need a brick and mortar for. You just need the tools or a computer itself. And you can, you know, make a salary. You can make a great living. So get the experience. Like, watch people, YouTube. You know, find somebody who's in the business and look over their shoulder if you can. If you're in school, definitely try to intern somewhere. Take advantage of the internships that they put out there. And yeah, it all comes together after the experience.
Yes, sir. And the last question was, what is that?
So back here. So this is custom builds, kind of junky back here, but these are iMacs. All the major components, you know. These we may build in the future. I'm not rushing to get them done. They'll need new graphics cards. So main logic board, graphics card, hard drive, power supply, fans, got some RAM. And it's missing the LCD, but that makes up a pretty much a computer across the board. So yeah, just the iMac, man, all in one iMac.
All right, man, I appreciate you, brother.
For sure.
Before I let everybody go, I always tell them this. Remember that you're powerful. Remember that you're awesome, man. And that's not cliche. That's real talk.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. Salute to you.
For sure.
Thank you for allowing me to
Thank
do
you.
this, brother.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey.